Good evening, guys. Where are my chef stuff? Because we've literally come from the prep kitchen straight here to crack on with some cod, new potatoes roasted. All right. So first thing, if you're going to follow this one, guys, what I did with these is parboiled them last night. I knew it was going to be quite late at home, so I parboiled them. And then I've just put a little bit of oil on them and a little bit of parsley, and they're in the fridge. I'm going to pop them out of the fridge in a minute. My oven is on at 180. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is get those out of the fridge, chop them up in half, and I'm going to get them in a pan with a little bit of butter. So I've got 2 little small nubs of butter, okay, and I'm going to roast them through in the oven. So I'm going to grab them out now, and that'll be the first thing we do. Once they're in cooking, we will then crack on, and we'll start with our cod in this one, and then we're going to go with our Samphire, our lemon cream sauce over there. This is probably the bit that's going to take the longest, right? Everything else will be really, really quick, guys, right? So, like I said, get those done first. Parboiled, so they've got a little bit of a sponge to them here, so they're not completely raw. That's the parsley over them that I stuck on last night. Like I said, in the oven for about 20 minutes, because actually they're almost cooked. So it's similar to how you do your roast potatoes, all right? So I'm just going to half those. Let's just pop that butter, just chuck that in there. So once we've half those, that butter will be nice and melted, and we can just rub that around. So it's half our spuds. Yep, so we had 147 meals done today between my mum, Ben and I. So that was a good, productive day. And we went out there straight after hit this morning. What were we doing? Chicken, pesto and spinach pasta. We were doing chicken and chorizo jambalaya, similar to what I did last night, just with chicken breasts. What else were we doing? We did vegetable tagine, Moroccan tagine, lamb tagine. We did salmon pasta. We did salmon, sweet potato mash and green beans. We did chicken sausages, sweet potato mash and gravy. What else did we do? Oh, lots of Cajun chicken, brown rice and broccoli. So lots of lovely dishes created today. We'll be out delivering tomorrow. Out and about. If you see Ben or I, Ben's in a white van, I'm in the black van. If you see either of us, give us a toot or a wave. Right guys, I'll just let that butter melt a little bit. Okay, and then we're just going to chuck those in, and we're just going to, like I said, we're going to roast them off like you would roast potatoes. So when I say parboiled them, I boiled those for about 10 minutes last night. Right, so if you boil them too much, the skins will start coming off. Right, and you want the skin to try and stay on those. You want that to crisp up once you roast it. So like in with those will go. First thing we're going to do with our cod is it's frozen cod, guys. So I've taken this out of the freezer, so it's a little bit watery. So what I tend to do is get a little bit of kitchen roll. Okay, we're just going to take some of the water out of that. Okay, so a little bit of kitchen roll, and just press down, and you'll see how that absorbs a lot of the water. Okay, just be nice and delicate with it. Cod will fall apart, same as when we put it in the pan in a minute. Okay, so I'll pop that piece to one side, I'll get a little bit more. It doesn't matter how much you use, I'll use a couple of pieces per fillet. Lovely. So just patting it down, absorb the water out of it. Good. Now I'll just go for a nice little dry bit of it again. Cool, cool. It's brightened up a little bit now after this morning. For those of you that joined us this morning, we still cracked on outside. Hopefully we'll still be outside in the morning for hit. If not, we'll just improvise and get indoors. It's just a little bit more cramped when we've got the kids. Okay, I'm going to get another piece of that, and I'm starting to get a little bit too wet. So like I said, guys, the only purpose of this is just literally to absorb some of the water when you're getting frozen cod. You see how it just kind of right away pulls that water out of it. Okay, all I'm simply going to do now is get a little bit of oil on the pan. We've run out of coconut oil. So I don't normally use olive oil to cook with. And for those that you don't know, olive oil goes through a chemical process, a chemical change when it's heated, and it turns into a trans fat. That's That's only if though you let it heat too much. Okay, so olive oil hasn't got a high smoke threshold. Okay, you'll notice if you leave that too long, it starts smoking quite quickly. Because it's actually designed to be used cold. If you go to the Mediterranean, they don't actually cook with it. So, very little bit of it. Okay, and I'm going to make sure I don't allow that to heat and smoke too much. So it's not to say that you can't use it, it's just not one of my favourite oils to use for cooking. Right, let's pull the pan out. Okay, butter's nice, there we go, look, that's all melted up nicely and get a little bit nutty, so you can see how it's starting to go a little bit brown. So those are going to go in. All I'm going to do with those, in addition to what I've already done, is make sure they're nicely covered in a bit of butter, so let's move them around.
Birthday boys watching.
Birthday boys in! Oh look, and I was going to get a beer. I'll get a beer for you in a minute, Darren. Say happy birthday. Alexa, play Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder.
Here's Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder on Amazon Music.
There we go. Everyone gets this song on their birthday, girls. Okay, so just mix them around, salt and pepper around them, that little bit of butter in there. Right, so not loads of butter for those of you that are health conscious. Okay, and it's not a bad thing to use a bit of butter anyway, guys. Much better off using that. Some other rubbish, margarine and stuff. Darren, happy birthday. Right, next thing then, salt and pepper. I just don't want to make salt.
You must put it away.
Salt and pepper my fish. Oil's on. Very little bit of salt and pepper. I'll just do one side and then I'll do the other side once it's in the pan. So recap then, potatoes are in. We parboiled those last night. A little bit of parsley. Okay, we put 2 little knobs of butter in the pan. Others on at 180. And it's going to be about 20 minutes. So this will all be ready by about 1/2 past. Okay, oil's heating away there nicely. Okay, I'll get some more kitchen roll in a minute. I'll just take out any excess oils. We don't want too much. I need a spatula. Go with the metal one, just so I can get underneath it a little bit better with the metal one than I can with the other one. Happy birthday, Gil. Just get rid of a few bits. Right, just whilst that oil's doing its thing then, we'll just go through what we've got left. 2 big lemons, okay, I'm going to use the zest of one of the lemons, and I'm going to use the juice of both. Okay, so I'll use the small gratey part, right, to work the zest, right, and all you're doing is working it down to the white pith, which will work in a minute. Okay, then I'll cut those in half. I've already given them a nice good roll in, so give them a good massage first, right, and they'll soften up. Right, and then that'll allow you to get the juices out of them a little bit. Make sure you catch the pips. No one wants a big bit of pip in their sauce. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll fry off our Samphire. So guys, if you haven't used Samphire before, pan fry. It actually says on the packet. Pan fry for about 2 to 3 minutes. All right. So treat it like you would spinach, really. Right. It doesn't wilt like spinach, but it's really, really cool. If you've not tried it, give it a go. It's really, really nice. It goes really, really well with fish as well. And then we'll add a little dash. I've gone with a double light cream. Alright, so a little dash of Elm Lee, okay, and then we'll season it to taste. What we'll simply do then is we'll do a nice bed of Samphire at the bottom with our sauce. Okay, and we'll then go a couple of potatoes with our fish served on top. Cool? Let's go that far. So let's just move that around again. I'm going to turn that down now to about 7, so medium-high heat. So we'll be careful with this fish, we don't want it to break up. So we're going to go season side down. Won't take very long, guys. I'm actually going to take it off the heat there, so that is still quite hot. So I don't want that to cook before my potatoes and my sauce. So I want it all to come together. Okay, so a little bit of seasoning on that other side. Okay, so let's just take that off a second because that pan was getting a little bit too warm for my liking. Right, so let's get that one on. Just give that a quick one, just have the fish on it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gilby. Okay, so tonight, just because I'm not as organised as normal. Okay, tiny bit of oil. and go in them. So instead of just taking it down to the white, don't need to go any deeper and start eating into the actual kind of lemon then. What we're looking for is the zest. So lemon, fish, all go very nicely together. Cool, so I'm almost going all the way around that. My oyster oil's just heating up there nicely. We've got about 10 minutes left. So those potatoes should be done. Give them a toss around in the pan in a minute. Make sure they're not just all crisping up on one side. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, remember you've always got quite a bit left on the other side of that, so make sure you get hold of that. Lovely. Let's move that about. Cool. Right, let's go with that one back on then. I'm happy now. I was just worried that that pan was quite hot then when that fish went in, and I was concerned it was going to get all cooked a little bit too quick. Right, so oil in the pan on that one. Let's just turn that one up a touch as well. So recapping them, new potatoes in, parboiled last night. They've gone into a little bit of butter. They're roasted away. Right, so they're pretty much cooked. They're nice and soft. We've got our cod seasoned, salt and pepper only, right, with a little bit of oil. That's going in the pan, that's going to come up to temperature in a minute. We've just grated the zest of one lemon. Right, now we're going to cut that one that we've just done, and we'll get a little bowl. In fact, I used the bowl just a minute ago, didn't I? So we'll use that same bowl so we're not making too much more mess. Okay, and then catching any pips. Right, all we want to go in there is the juice, and that will give our cream sauce a nice flavour, which will complement that samphire. Okay, cool, not much pips there actually. Okay. Any requests, Darren? It is your birthday.
There's a message from Darren, but I'm not sure if it's Donna. Was hoping to cook with you tonight,
Yeah.
i.e. Donna,
Yeah.
but too smashed.
Too smashed?
Yeah.
Fair enough, Donna. And to be fair, Donna, someone else made, because I've been so busy today out of the kitchen, that I didn't actually put up the ingredients. So what I'll do, post this, for anyone that does want to do this one, I'll post the ingredients up afterwards. Obviously the method is the video, you do have to watch me back again, unfortunately. Although you should probably just remember it, really. It's quite simple. But I'll post up the ingredients afterwards with a picture of the finished product. Okay, so juice of 2 lemons. It is Darren's birthday, I suppose, isn't it? I don't know what you're getting smashed, it's not your birthday. Okay, squeezy, nice wet. If any of those pips do go in, guys, just pick them out. So, any requests on that? Actually, I know yours. What's that Tina Turner song that she likes? Proud Mary. Alexa, play Proud Mary.
Here's Proud Mary by Tina Turner.
That's the
on
one.
Amazon Music.
That's the one. It's not your birthday, Donna, but we'll play it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, when I pop my... there we go. That's the smoking that I was talking about. It's just about to get there. So let's turn that down because we don't want that to happen. Right. With the zest, we're going to go a little bit of garlic as well. So take the root off. I just popped it there, the skin will come off nice and easily. Okay, nice thin bits of garlic. Okay, and then I'm going to, oh look at that, they all stayed together nicely, so I'm just going to go down through that again. And then we'll just use the heel of the knife in a minute, just to blitz that up. Okay, I'm going to turn that fish in a second. Okay, so, oh, big bit of garlic there. Don't want any big bits, guys. Okay, so lemon and garlic in. Lovely. Let's get my silicone spoon. Guys, if you're wondering why I use silicone, because if I'm using metal on metal, it doesn't tend to be very good for it. It tends to take all the non-stick properties away. However, I'm about to go do that now. I've just contradicted myself, haven't I? Okay, very careful with your fish. Treat it delicately. There we go. Beautiful. Very carefully over it goes. Nice. That's all stayed together nicely. Okay, that's put back on the heat. Okay, so as soon as I get the smell, or the fragrance start coming out of that garlic, that's when I'm going to go in with that samphire, and then I'm going to go with a dash of cream to finish that off.
Could you use a different fish?
Could you use a different fish? Of course you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Plates, we often use lemon sole. We do this one quite a lot.
Salmon?
You could do salmon with it. Listen, you can adapt any of these dishes. Right? Any of these things that we've been doing.
You can even make it a chicken dish.
What's the sense right or wrong? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've done lemon chicken before. It depends on what you like at home. There's certain things that are more traditional. Things like basil and tomato go together. Coriander and lime, coriander and lemon. Oh, I've gone on the coriander one again. There's certain flavours that traditionally go together better than others, but what's not to say that you can try something. Some chefs get a little bit, oh, no, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. Do you know what? You're in your own home, you try and do, or crack on and give things a go that you want to give a go. Like last night, that jambalaya, traditionally jambalaya would be chicken strips and prawns. We didn't have any prawns last night, and actually we used what do we use? We used turkey sausages. Why didn't that happen? Make it hard package. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's my samphire there, guys. Yes, it's almost like a little seaweed. It doesn't taste like seaweed though.
So good.
It's so good. What would you suggest it tastes like, Hannah Lady?
Oh, that's put me on the spot. Cross between a green bean and seaweed.
So it doesn't taste like seaweed?
No.
Okay, so just going to move that around. So I'm looking at stirring this up actually at 25 past. A little bit earlier than I thought. That's fine, I don't want to overcook this. So I'm literally going to fry it in there. Let's see how all that lemon zest in it is starting to take to it. I'm going to go with a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Right, not loads, just a little bit, bring those flavours out. And that will just, that pepper, we will see that pepper in the cream in a minute as well, which will be nice. Okay, so I'm going to give that a stir around on its own for a minute on its own. Okay, and then I'm going to go with the lemon juice for another minute. Then I'm going to go with the cream for the final minute. That will be its 3 minutes cooked. So it's a really quick, really healthy, good vegetable. And then we've got a little bit of carbs in the oven. We've got our protein down here in the fish. So a nice, good, balanced meal. And quick. I reckon you could probably, taking out the little bits of me talking and whatnot, probably crack this in 20 minutes. Fish doesn't really need much more than 10. This only needs a few. It's the potatoes, really, that's going to take your time. Okay, so lemon going in. Yes, you can hear that sizzling away now. Work that into it. We'll give that another minute on its own there. Let's have a little look. I think, what do you think? I think one of those nice great bowls or a nice great plate.
Plate.
Nice great plate. Cool. So get all your serving dishes up. Right, let's have a quick look at my spuds. Yes, they're all crisp up nicely, look. Getting a little bit of colour on those. They're nice and fragrant as well. Parsley, another nice I'm not a big fan of parsley, I think it's a bit dull, but it is a nice herb that goes well with fish. Okay, so what we at? 22, lovely. Let's go with a dash of cream. Yeah, so
How much did you use?
I used about half, and
Yeah.
that is let's call it 150 ml.
Okay.
150 ml of cream, guys. Right, and then we'll just reduce that down. Lovely, and smelling good, eh?
Lovely. Brody,
And there's your fats, right?
Yeah.
Cod,
can
protein,
you lay the table, please?
cream,
Yeah.
fats.
Smells good, Dad.
Smells good, Brody. Flavour.
What's he doing?
Superman. Yeah, a bit warm. Yeah, flavour from our lemon, carbohydrates from our potato, and loads of vitamin C and goodness from our Samphire. And you're a good boy who tries a little bit of effort, aren't you? He's been drawing on his face tonight.
I was meant to.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to start getting these potatoes out. I'm going to turn my fish off. I don't have that to cook anymore. So I'm literally just going to allow that to reduce down a tiny bit more. Let's have a little clean up. And the last thing that we'll do is present. Don't touch the potatoes, camera lady.
Ow! Burnt my mouth.
Ah, good, serve you right. Right, what do we need? We need one of those. Okay. The oven off. We are done with you. Lovely jubbly. A little bit disappointed on the music request this evening, Darren. However, if you've been drinking that much. Right, guys. So no hit family kit tomorrow. No hit family. No hit family hit. So we'll be outside. Hopefully the weather's nice and dry. 9:30. Let's get our fizz going, let's get our exercise done. Get it done early in the morning, guys. It's done throughout the day. You'll be that much more productive throughout the day. You'll get stuff done that maybe you wouldn't normally. And it's not there just looming over your head thinking, oh, I've got to do my exercise later. Like I've got to do my 25 press-ups. Thank you very much, Ben. Right, let's serve, shall we? So you're going to go with a nice spoonful of Samphire right in the middle of your plate. And we get a little bit more of that sauce. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go with. Excuse me. Lovely 5 potatoes. Okay, and then we're going to go. What have I done with my spatula? Let's just turn that off for a second, so it's just wasting water. Okay, finishing off with my cod. Be careful with it now. You've spent all that time being careful with it. So just finish that off in the middle with the potatoes running out. You could have put your potatoes on that afterwards, actually. Okay, now I'm going to just do a little bit more over the top of that cod. Lovely. So quite a light meal. All right, quite light.
Smells amazing.
Smells amazing. You'd be surprised how filling that is. Obviously, I've got loads of potatoes there, so if you are someone that wants to eat a little bit more, however, that will feed Hannah, that will feed one of the children. So one of the smaller portions, I might have a slightly larger portion normally. However, I've been in the kitchen all day, so I actually feel like cooking because I've been surrounded by food all day. So, recap. Samphire, lemon, new potatoes, cod, lemon juice, bish bash bosh. I'll put the ingredients list up afterwards. Hope you enjoy. Catch you later.